Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to the Second Korean War. We're on episode 13, and there are some fights to be had. Over here on the left, in Sonchon, we have a lot of these battle groups which are on the run. You can see that by the exclamation mark down here. They still have some folks here who are not quite panicked. We have a tank regiment, we have a security battalion, we have a second aviation regiment. Now these guys are North Korean, these guys are Chinese, which doesn't really say too much, but most of the Chinese forces are slightly more efficient. At least they have more powerful weaponry. This is something I want to take this match, or this episode. I cannot use everything in Pyongyang because they've already been involved in a fight in a previous episode. So instead, I'm going to sort this area out using the naval landing forces that I have over here. So the French are going to disembark. And of course, these guys will not get destroyed yet. When I win a fight over in Sonchon, I will be able to destroy all the battle groups. Now we're going to again disembark. The helicopter group. This is the 40 Commando. Yeah. Who else? I think that's... Oh, there's another one. Right in front of the carrier. The Recce Company. Now let's check AA. Because I want to see if I can fly in my aircraft. These guys don't have AA. They do have a couple of anti-ship missiles, but I've never seen the AI use them. These, the anti-air company, they do have AA, but it's been heavily reduced. And I think that this is one of those panicked units, so I'm not too concerned with them. We have a helicopter group here. We have another helicopter group which does come with air-to-air missiles. But other than that, I don't think that they have too much around here that should concern me. So I think that I might be able to bring in a couple more aircraft, such as the Mirages, as well as the F-35As. And considering I have 158 points, I might as well see what other attack forces I can bring in. We had the F-35B Marine. These are sheer air-to-air. I'm not really sure why I would send these in, because I don't actually have any aircraft that I need to worry about. The Strike Squadron, that's armed with a couple of EF-3 Seed aircraft and GR-7s. Now for a bombing role, these could be handy. And to be fair, I don't really have my... I don't need to save my points for anything else in particular. And then we have the helicopters. We have the Dassault Neuron. This is another Seed aircraft, not something that I need. Fighter Squadron. They're only 10 points. It's a bunch of Rafales, not Morals. Rafales. F3R. Okay, let's have a look at Sonchon. I know that there are some battle groups here, by the way, before I go into this. There are some battle groups such as these two. Special Aviation and a Helicopter Attack Squad. I'm not going to send those in just yet. I'm keeping them as a reserve force, with the thinking that I might not be able to win this fight in one go, but I will probably be able to weaken them severely and then come in with the helicopter groups and hit them again, or whatever has survived in that run. Anyway, let's have a look. I start out with Naval Sector Alpha down here, as well as immediately capture Charlie. I think that is courtesy of those airborne groups. The 40 Commando, the RM Recce. That's probably how I got that zone. Now they have Delta, Shenyang, and Pyongyang. These combined give them a plus 10. That's a lot of income. I have a plus 2 from this, plus 3 from that, plus 3 from this, so that's a plus 8. Their standard cohesion is plus 7, so they get a plus 17. That is a lot of stuff to kill. Now let's see when the killing should start. Where the killing should start, actually. Lots of Yukude. Brilliant. They have 92 reservists, and I said that they don't have any AA. These guys are technically classed as reservists forces, but they do come with Estrela. So if they deploy all of them, I am potentially looking at 92 Strela 3 capable infantry units. Yeah. Fortunately, their range against airplanes is dreadful at 2275. Aside from that, let's see what they have. A couple of heavy artillery units, a bunch of howitzers. These are pretty accurate at 4550. Some actual AA units, 32 Chanma 216s. Now, these things are no joke. They have 22 AP. Rate of fire is a bit lacking, but they are accurate, whether they're sitting still or moving around. 16 frontal armor and 9 side means that they will not be able to get insta-killed by my infantry. I see they have a smoke discharger. Don't think they have an APS. Then we have a bunch of recon units. UAZ, BTR, Anhur, BDR DIM2, and another recon helo. 8 mortars, 16 helicopters, comprised of attack helicopters, air-to-air, and air-to-ground, ATGMs, and a couple of things that they will not use, the basalt. Now, I have the advantage of already having Sector Charlie. I'm going to hold up in Charlie over here on this flank, send in a naval landing force to Pyongyang, because I need this reinforcement road. This road, or route, however you want to call that, I in this case call it a road because it's coming in from the south, and will be supplying me with ground forces. If I don't have that, holding on to these is going to be more complicated. Now my infantry section is almost as full as theirs. I have 105 versus 130, but my infantry is far better. We have Rima, Commando Marine, Mistral, Grenadier Guards, and these especially are going to be useful against the infantry. Paratroopers, we have SAS. I might be able to deploy the Caesars in this fight, if I can keep them resupplied. Now I only have one FOB. How many LCUs do I have? 2. In that case, I'm not sure, but I don't think this works. Sending in the Moose Supply Group. No. Well, oh, never mind. It's not even linked up to the Foch. It's going to have to come in from the south. No, never mind. No, I was thinking if I bring in that group, I'm going to have more supplies for Sonchon. Because if I deploy my FOB over here, then the artillery range is probably too short to hit the infantry and other vehicles coming out of those sectors. As for AT capability, I have a Lynx 3, I have the Mephisto, but I don't have too many of them, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful deploying these. I also have quite a lot of air capacity. Of course, the F-35A has already been seen in action dealing with transports, and they're now going to attack the tanks. Again, they have quite a lot of them, but I think we can handle that. Alright, enough chatter. Let's get to work. Let's go and kill some North Korean and Chinese forces and take over this sector. Right, Charlie is a bit of a shitstorm of a zone to defend. So you have a couple of these buildings up front. You have some of them here. In case you're not familiar with the map, if I spin it around you can see it's Wonsan Harbor. You have all of these containers here. They are actually pretty damn detailed as well. They are blocking line of sight in pretty much every possible direction. Now this also means that I might be able to make a quick dash towards that town and set up a defense over here, and not so much in Charlie itself. That might be the better alternative. But the enemy is probably going to start with a bunch of tanks and infantry there, and potentially here. Delta is not that much of a strategic zone, it's nice to have, but it doesn't give me a resupply point, where Shenyang and the other one, Pyongyang, do. I'm not sure exactly why I don't have Pyongyang, because I'm in control of Pyongyang. So I should have this sector. Oh well. Let's have a command infantry here. Most of my forces that I want to deploy, as far as ground forces, have to be deployed right now. If I don't deploy them right now, I will not be able to deploy them at all. Let's see, find a good location for a fob, if any. We're gonna have a couple of these Mistrals, because I'm initially expecting quite a few of these helicopters to arrive. And as mentioned, I'm gonna set up a ground defense in this town. And I think that the Rima are the most capable units for that role, because they can also deal with tanks. I'm gonna go with triple stacks. And I'm not sure if I can afford that much. See, I would love to bring in the Grenadier Guards, but they're expensive, and while they are capable, they don't do any damage against vehicles. That's a problem. Still, I'm going to deploy 2 groups of them. I'm going to relocate the fob here. I want some more Rima on this building. And the other 175 points I will have to start spending on ships to make my way to Pyongyang. Let's see, 1 Type 31, an elite one. We're gonna have to send a recon this way. Are these things capable of defending themselves against ships? Sorry, against helos? I'd say yes, they are. 3.5 click range. The Durg, same. But these have far more guns to pepper ground targets. Okay, this is going to be an interesting fight. Let's try not to lose too many forces. I want the Lynxes offloaded and out of here. And all the Vabs to rush directly towards the town. Go. Start walking. Come on, keep going. Okay, they decided to send the helos the other way. Interesting. And not at all unwelcome, because they are easy pickings here. One Type 31 there, one here. Go. We're already dealing with a couple of high-value helicopters here. Set up defense in this town. And let's see how many of these units we can score. Already looking at artillery. Coming from somewhere here. I need to find that and kill it. Now, I think that the helicopter group is not going to be around too much longer, considering how many losses they're taking here. And that's perfect as far as I'm concerned. Because that means that all of those Legions, which are rather dangerous against my forces, will not be a problem. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? VTTs. Send in the Harriers. Yeah, right there. Go. Oh crap, you guys are coming a bit closer. The Ream are going to have their work cut out for them. And meanwhile, I have a BRDM coming in from the other side. Alright. Okay. Lots of AA coming up. Killed all of those transports. There's the T-72s. Let's see, send in another Harrier. I want you to fly here and drop there. Crap, switch buildings. Get a kill shot, perfect. Infantry, down. Vabs to fall back a little bit, the infantry to move. Mistrals are still working over the helicopters. They've already lost a ton of forces. Like, a lot of stuff has gone down, because they already killed, I think, 1,600 points. They started out at about 5,000. And another helo is being worked over. Shit, get out. A bit too close to the heat. Let's see, we can land some Rima, but I really don't have a lot of those. Those T-72s concern me. Let's see what I can hit. Really? We're being hit by mortars? Damn, they just disappeared. These are all helicopter units? Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm not gonna risk my aircraft over here. Mistrals are back up to strength. Bunch of Yuquidae. I can deal with them. One of the Type 31s there. Jesus. That's gonna take a while for my ships to chew through. Lots of helicopters getting shot down here. Perfect. Now let's start preparing for a push onto this sector. I don't really need that much. I just need to find the command vehicle and shut it down. And try and drop off my own command unit here. Hoping that the Wildcat can spot as much as possible on this side. Shit, those need to go. And fast. Can you take care of those AA guns? Come on. I think they should be able to see them from here. Not quite. Shit, Legion. I don't like Legion, not that close. Moving up. Okay, that's one AA gun dead. Where the hell are those tanks? There they are. There's two of them left. And these guys are now in the same building. That is not a good play. You want to keep your Legion at range. If you move in this close, you're making yourself a very easy kill, because I can now use all of my infantry and you cannot use your main strength, which is that FSJ 84. Alright, these should be dying very quickly. Get that AA unit killed. Shit, here come the tanks. That's going to be interesting, because they have a lot of them. What's going on here? Command infantry is about to arrive. I could really use further air support here. Don't engage the tanks. You guys can. Jesus. Not like that, though. Switch. Fall back. A couple of 60 pointers there. Another one. I'm shooting these things in the side, I think. F-35 dropping all over the place. Perfect. The ships are suppressing every possible reinforcement route. Another kill. They're engaging the Mistrals. Oh, crap. Okay, you got him. I think that's the VABs doing work. Yeah, probably. Alright, let's switch up with another group of Rima, which are capable of going toe-to-toe. Neutralize this command post. That should make my life a little easier. I know that these guys are all packing AA missiles, but I'm hoping that my Harriers are going to be bombing them so quickly that they don't have a chance to hit and return fire. Speaking of which, some of them do. That's one Harrier down. That's a lot of infantry killed. That's another couple groups. Yeah. Okay, so I lost one. Oh, it's an actual Strela right there. Interesting. Let's send in something that can hit those from a safe distance. Alright, you guys, the Grenadier Guards, I need you to fall back. We still had some very heavily wounded Rima down here. We'd still need to go through about 2,300 points. I think the my Rafale just hit that target. 2,300 points. And I think that that is perfectly doable inside of 12 minutes. That seems to be more... Logitrucks? Logitrucks. I can handle a couple of logistics. Not just logistics. I'm not sure if they... Yeah, they are coming in. Rima, ready up. You're about to get in for a pretty rough fight, especially if there's a lot of reservists there. I will take those cargoes off your hands if you don't use them. Thank you. Naturally. I'm not sure if they're using the cargo trucks or some sort of bomb truck. Because every time I seem to capture one, it just gets destroyed instantly. Let's get those grenadiers heavy over here with their matadors. Wipe out as many transports as you can. Oh, shit. That's a problem right there. Deal with that. They haven't found the command infantry yet, but that could not take a long time for them. Come on. Kill one. That was a lot of ordnance for one kill. I need to find the guys in here and shut them down. Unfortunately, I don't have too many landing Rimas anymore. What the hell is this? Alright, some of these guys have taken a bit of damage, but otherwise okay. Check fire. We need to manually drop these, otherwise we're going to have all of those small diameters being dropped onto the same target. That's one. Now you can go for the next run. Ah, we did get a cargo. Excellent. Damn tank. Yeah, links. Oh, you're still in the area. You were still turning around, apparently. Okay. It's taking shots at the fob. Got it. Oh, the fob's in trouble. I don't like that. We need these healers to start scouting. We have another helicopter here. 25 points inside. Okay. Could be the ATGM troops, maybe? Screw it. If I can have them, you can have them. Ow. Move. Fall back. Found the command infantry. Sorry, command... what is that? I think it's an APC. Bunch of Euclidae in here. Those lynxes away. I want you to start pushing. F-35 should have the target here. Perfect, we got the zone. Now we can start sending in reinforcements. That wiped out 2 groups. Check for survivors. There we go, there's your survivors. Apparently they still have some more North Korean defectors here. Shit, we just lost a lot of Rima. These guys are starting to run out of their Apilas. Great, they picked this exact time to send in a bunch more tanks. I could really use that Lynx on station here. Deal with it. Get the Chon Maho. Turn. Lynx 3 is engaging. That's a lot of stuff coming this way. Free to fire. Check. Jesus. Weapon active. Fall back. I don't see us holding this town without support. We're bringing in support, but it's going to take a while. Oh, hang on. There might still be something in here. Again, lots of forces out here. Another F-35. We're going to abuse their support as much as possible. Another Lynx. So the Yukude themselves are not too much of a threat. It's everything else that joins them. Such as tanks. Alright, they're already dropping small diameters. Got one cargo. This is getting annoying. F-35A on point, 1,300 points left. Looks like the F-35A got another kill. Come on, where there's transports? Here they are. Anything that flies in. Grenadier guards. Move. Get the cargo away from here. These Rima have been rearmed. They mostly just have a lot of forces. It's not particularly deadly, none of them. Another 30 something. Here's the reinforcements. Get out. Time to use these autocannons for what they're supposed to be doing. A couple of random bombings onto this town. So let these Rima handle it. They are ready for a fight. I have 40 of them. I say normally don't quad stack units. In this situation I can get away with it. Jeez, what are you doing? You probably lost sight on this target. Alright, normally don't quad stack units, but in this case I can get away with it. These Rima fought a hell of a fight. Fob's gone. In that case, we're going to have to makeshift a fob here. Do I have... I do. Resupply helos. Drop off, fly out. The ERC's in. Attack move. Panthers, that's Commander Marines, move here. Drop off, get out. That's a lot of Yukude. They might need a hand. Kill whatever that is. Looks like a tank to me. Yep. There's more where that came from. More Chonma 216s. Kill. It used to be a group of 40 Rima. Used to be. Now it's down to half. Jesus. How many more of these things do they have? F-35A doing good work. 900 points left. A couple of laser guided bombs are going in on the Yukude. That should kill most of them. Nice work. Commander Marine ready for a fight. Don't resupply the ZIL. Put the Grenadiers forward. I need all of you guys to get mount on again. SAS, I don't think that they're particularly suited for this situation. There's just a lot of them. It's not a ginormous threat that we're looking at, but there's just a lot of stuff. Alright, the helos are doing their job, resupplying everything. Airstrike coming in. That should be another dead Shanma. More helos coming in. Get the Mistrals on station. These guys can take out those Mi-8s, hopefully before they drop off their infantry. If they haven't already. Oh, I don't like that. There's one. Where's my ship? Are all the ships here? Did they kill a ship? I think they did. 500 points left. Not too much left of these Rima. Mistrals are now taking a beating. These Grenadiers to get resupplied. Let's them start pushing back. These guys are 37 out of 40, so that's good enough, I was going to say. Drop here. Ah, crap. That was 37. Now, not so much. Just lost 12 guys almost instantly. Free kills. Actually, let's wait a second and then come in. The Lynxes. I want you to touch down. Oh, we got him? We got him. Time is up. Security Battalion destroyed. Aviation Company destroyed. 2nd Regiment destroyed. Kills 4,700. Losses. That's a lot of kills. Look at these Rima go. Rafale. Nice. Losses 586. Mostly a bunch of transports. I don't think that that's too much of a problem. And we did lose a Type 31. Ah, thanks to the Anhur. That's the problem here. That's the threat. Yeah, that makes sense. So what do they have left? Security Regiment, Artillery Company, and a Tank Regiment. They lost 60 of their Euclidae? Whoa. They still have a couple of tanks left. Let's see what happens. Yep, the Chinese Special Forces unit's been destroyed. That was all of those helicopters I shot down. So what they have left is a bunch of tanks. It's hard to pick out stuff through the rubble. More Euclidae. And I think that's about it. Oh, artillery back here. Yeah, that seems to be it. I could go in with a special aviation battalion, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea. I don't have too many infantry units. I don't have a FOB for resupplying. And I don't think that I can send in stuff without risk of getting killed. And I don't have air support. I shouldn't have sent in all the jets, I should have spread them out over 2 sorties. Okay, well, so be it. That's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, right flank here, Danchon. We still have a bunch of US Marines who are happy to land, as well as a group from Wonsan, and we have some forces in Quezon. So we have plenty of forces. Let's see if they have plenty of stuff to kill. For now, thank you for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you soon for episode 14.